Hey everybody, John C.
Denise Richards and the lovely
Lulu. Welcome back to another All Things Home.
Yay!
This is where we hold up green things. Now, why are we holding up green things? Why does Lulu have a green thing on her body today?
Is it in honor of Mike McDonald?
No, it's not.
No, is it in
Kinda.
honor of St. Patrick's Day?
Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody out there. What day is that? Is that today, the
March
14th?
7th. It's March 17th, so it's almost there.
Almost there. It's this week.
That's right. We wouldn't be seeing you until after St. Patrick's Day if we didn't celebrate with you today.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to all you guys out there. Raise your hand if you're Irish out there. Post that in the comments below if you're Irish. We appreciate that. I think I got a little bit Irish in me, I think.
You know, I did my genealogy. I think I'm like 4%, 5% Irish, but the
Really?
rest is all English. Yeah,
Really?
It's so crazy.
I went to Ireland last year. Does that count for anything?
It does. It makes you a lot more Irish than me.
All right, what else we got going on?
We have National Write Down Your Story Day.
Ooh, write
Are you
it down.
journaling? Are you journaling, John?
I am today.
Good, because it's National Write Your Story Down Day. It's also National Learn About Butterflies Day.
You know what's interesting? I enjoy butterflies. Now, our family also has a little butterfly trend, and that is we have a game. It's called Butterfly Bingo. It's a bingo game, and instead of just, I-17, it's, monarch, and then you got to find the monarch on your board, and you put a little thing over it. And then you get
That's
bingo.
fun, because then
I
they're
know.
learning about the butterflies, which
I
are
know.
an amazing creature.
I know.
Reinventing themselves, like, I can't believe. It's also National Potato Chip Day.
Hey, love potato chips. What's your favorite? You got a favorite?
Oh, the good old-fashioned Lays.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say Tostitos for me, lime, and it's a lime one. Lime and something else. I don't know what else they put on it, but it's got like a lime taste. They're delicious. I'll eat the whole bag. I actually ate a whole bag the other day.
Excuse me, but those are corn chips.
Oh,
This is a potato chip day, John.
that's my bad. My bad.
All right, moving on.
Let's move on then. Here is, last week we had a great episode, by the way.
Oh, yeah. This
March
is very
7th, we had a great
interesting.
episode, and we talked about Citizens Insurance, which is also an interesting company. And if you want to see more about Citizens policies and how they're turning some of those over to other companies that are individually owned here in this great state of Florida, watch that video.
And know what that means for us.
Know what it means. It's good news. Denise and I like to share good news.
It's always about good news.
Always about good news. I feel like you're a superhero when you did that pose.
Well,
like,
you didn't see my cape.
I did not see your cape. All right, let's say today. Here's our topic for today. This is a good one. I saw this, and we're going to read through a little bit of it. Better, not bigger homes among 2024 design trends. Now, just
Interesting.
reading that, what are you thinking? Because you haven't read the article
No,
yet.
I didn't even know what we were going to be discussing.
I know. I'm throwing
Better,
this one at
not
you.
bigger homes among... Well, I would imagine that
Do it.
perhaps people are hanging on to their homes, like we talked about a couple
Okay.
episodes ago.
Okay.
And they want them to be a better home, not necessarily a bigger home.
Okay, that's not anywhere what they're talking about
Well,
here,
then,
but that's a good guess.
yeah, you're gonna have to share.
Buyers and National Association of Home Builders, buyers say they want smaller homes now and are looking for homes around 2,000 square feet compared to 2,200 square feet, closer to like 2,300 square feet, which was about 20 years ago. So people are looking for smaller size of homes compared to what we had. Now, it's really not a huge difference in regards to what that is. It's like 10% smaller home, which usually around 200 square feet, maybe one bedroom smaller.
I was just going to say it could
What
be
were you gonna say about
significant.
that?
Yeah, it could be the difference between a 3 and a 5 bedroom home right there.
See? It could be a less bath, like probably 1.5 bath less, something like that. So people are looking for smaller homes. Why do you think people are looking for smaller homes? Just throw out some thoughts. And then
Inflation?
Okay. What does
Okay.
that mean? What does that mean, though? Why is inflation helping people look for smaller homes or guiding them that direction?
Less expensive to heat and cool.
Okay. Didn't think about that.
Less
That's a genius.
expensive to furnish. Not
Less
as much
expensive to
furniture.
buy.
Taxes, insurance, all of it, the whole kit and caboodle. It's just far more... People are more mindful of the inflation, and staying smaller
You got
would
it.
certainly speak to that.
You got it. According to the latest What Home Buyers Really Want study from the National Association of Home Builders, home buyers are looking for homes around 2,000 square feet compared to almost 2,300 square feet, which is what they were doing 20 years ago. Now, that's a long time ago. I would say the other thing that I've noticed too, not just the pricing side of it, and I think this is a fact, I'd have to look this up to give you guys the definite on this, but people aren't having as many kids.
I was going to say maybe there's more single-parent homes, too.
Okay.
Maybe.
I bet you're right because, divorce rate, death, all those things. Maybe there's just one parent in the home, right? Okay, great. So here it says our homeowners are looking to personalize their homes instead of really moving out of them. Of course, we've seen that as well, too, people holding on. We had an article, a topic about that a while ago. They want it to feel like it was made just for them and be significantly different than their neighbors' homes. So we've seen that in regards to people, kind of what you were mentioning at the beginning of this, and that is they're looking to make their current home they're in better. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and not adding on and making it bigger as well, too. Any other thoughts on that?
Well,
it's interesting.
I'm finding myself doing that. Like, I'm at the point where I'm about ready to put in a huge propane tank
Really?
And the mounted Generac generator.
Really?
And just make that my compound for the rest of my life.
Really? You going to build a wall around it as well, too? What are you going to do?
A moat. I'm going to build a moat.
Do it. Do it. Lock yourself in. Last part of this article says home features that remain. This is interesting. It's like a sub-point on this, which I think is interesting.
Sub-point.
Home sub-point. What did I say?
No, you said it correctly.
Oh, good. I usually do. Home features that remain at the top of buyers' wish list. This is interesting. Now, this to me could be a whole nother article. Okay? So let's hit on this real quick. Home features that remain at the top of a buyer's wish list includes, which, by the way, if you're looking to sell your home, maybe you should know this list. Because you may want to add some of this, edit some of this in your home, change it, update it. This is the list. I'm giving it to you guys right here today.
Those are the points that you've got to pay attention to when you're getting ready to sell your house because you could spend all your energy on something that doesn't matter.
Doesn't even matter. Buyers aren't even looking for that. Okay, so here it is. Home features that remain at the top of the buyer's list. Wish lists include four outdoor features, 2 kitchen features, and 2 related to energy features. So here they are. Here's a list of them. Laundry room. They want a laundry room. If you can add a laundry room, do it. Patio. Do you have a patio? Maybe not. Energy Star windows. Listen, now that one, I probably wouldn't do that on your house. That's going to be pretty stinking expensive. Windows are expensive.
But if you have done that on your house, the way to accentuate it would be the window dressing, right?
And
the
let
patio
people know.
space, put a couple chairs and a table out there. If you're listing your house for sale, you've got to stage it. Is that what they call it?
They do call it staging. Make sure your realtor knows these things to add them to your list so people are aware of it. Or call me. I'll put them in the list. Ceiling fans, garage doors, front porch, hardwood flooring, full bath on the main level. That's important, especially here. A lot of people have to go upstairs to use the restroom or the main bedroom's upstairs. That's not a plus in a lot of homes here because we have older folks.
We do.
And that kind of rules them out if they've had hip surgery. They don't want to go upstairs. Walk-in pantry, landscaping. Of course, that's always in the top. Table space in the kitchen. Got to have that for people to sit down and eat. Any other thoughts on that?
I just think that it's really important that you do your research. Like John said, you can't spend money or put energy into items that are not going to bring you more money for your home.
Don't waste it.
Don't bother.
Don't bother. Don't waste it. Now, if you're going to enjoy it and you're living there for a while, then you do it. But if not, don't bother. All right, listen, that's a great article. I love this article. There's more actually in there. If you want the full list, call, text, or email me. Glad to help you out with that. Let's talk real quick about interest rates. Tell these wonderful people what they're doing, where they're at, and tell them that story that you just told me about buying down an interest rate. Man, that's a good story.
That is so exciting.
Tell them about it.
So we all know that the inflation rate has not come down to the 2% that the feds want it to. They've not dropped the prime rate yet. There are so many different factors that are built into our rate of inflation that just as one has improved sufficiently, another one hasn't quite caught up yet. And I think because of that, rates have not dropped quite as quickly as we were hoping that they would. They actually came back up a little bit this last week. It's been frustrating. It's been dramatic, in the market. But they are coming down eventually. The thing that has improved is the ability to buy the rate down. That's the compression on the interest rate. So now it's feasible to buy an interest rate down. And
how do they do that?
Well, if you're working with a builder or you're working with a realtor who can negotiate well for you with that listing agent and that seller, here's my example. I have a builder right now that is giving up huge incentive of $15,000 to $20,000 to buy the interest rate down. And what that means is instead of a 6% interest rate, this person got a 4.875 interest rate.
Get out of here.
It's what allowed him to buy, and it was a 2-unit property. So this young man walked right into an income-producing property. 4.875 in 2023, we actually closed the end of the year. Unbelievable.
That is unbelievable. Now, if you want...
I'm sorry, that was not last year. That was just January.
Oh, just the last 2 months ago. Wonderful. Well, if you want to know more on how you can get a buy down, call Denise. She will help you with that. She will help you get the buy down, and then you get a lower rate. You get something in the 4s or 5s.
That's right. I am the queen of structuring a transaction in terms of financing. And if your agent is not really familiar with doing that, I am more than happy to help guide them.
There you go. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well said.
Good stuff.
Before we leave you folks today, we need to introduce you to Kelly Coyle. Kelly Coyle is a general contractor here in Southwest Florida. He is fantastic. He's been on TV many times on a show called Building Homes, Tiny Homes.
He did the Tiny Homes, yeah, on HGTV.
HGTV. He's a celebrity here in Southwest Florida, and we know him. He knows us, believe it or not. He actually knows our names. So if you need a builder or you need some construction done in your home, you do? Are you raising your hand for that?
No. I was just, you are 100% correct. Kelly Coyle is the guy to call. All things construction. He is a general contractor.
He'll take care of you. He's a great guy. We've known him for years. He's been in this neck of the woods for decades here in Southwest Florida.
He
knows everything. Well, he knows the policies. He knows what the city wants. He knows all that stuff. I don't. He does.
How to circumvent all of the bureaucracy.
He circumvents.
That's right.
All right, this was a great episode. Probably my favorite so far. And since it was, do me a favor. Hit that like and subscribe button below. We'd appreciate it pretty high. And then, likes for Lulu.
Likes for Lulu.
Appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful week. And don't forget to... Do you hug a Irish person? You give them a kiss?
You're supposed to kiss them. Drink
Really?
some green beer.
Really?
We love our Irish folks. They're always so much fun.
You guys are fun. Happy Irish Day.
Bye.